Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but it be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
There he goes. Good morning, everybody. What up, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Happy freaking Friday. What is happening? Good morning, everybody. Well, let me see. Make sure my setup's Gucci. The Whiskey Wolf. Thank you so much for the re-up, dude. Welcome to the collection fam, my friend. What up? Hold on. There he goes. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the end of the week. Finally, game 2. Let's go, Scott G says. Absolutely, dude. Who we got? Game 2. The NBA Finals. Dude, it's crazy because, like, yesterday I watched for the very first time, I watched hockey because there was no sports on. Like, I watched, like, probably the two, what do they call it, periods. So I watched 2 of the periods, and then like right at the end, dude, that shit went to overtime, and I was like, wow, didn't realize how intense hockey could get. It was my very first game that I've ever watched. Ain't nothing on the TV, bro. And yeah, watched this show with the wifey, and then caught the hockey game right at the end. And dude, that shit was intense. But good morning. What up, dude? Scott G in the building. What's good? Adobo. What's good? Casanova Kane. V, I see you. James, what up? Funk Mod in the building. What's good? RPK. Chevy Rides. What's good? Jess as J Stro in the building. Sean. Rodel Me Kicks. Rusty Lee. KJK5 in the building. What's good? Spurs winning tonight. NBA's rigged. They won a long series. DJ, what up, dude? RPK, Chevy Rise, Marcel, Scene Lover, what's good? Knots in the building, what's good? Danny V, good morning. What's good? Shane in the building. What's good? Big Ron's Kicks. What up, Tito Kicks? I wear bricks in the building. What's good? What's cracking, fam? Gabriel in the building. What's good? Steven. BC Kicks. What's good? Francisco. We should have won. Huck D's in the building. Monte in the building. Ranfu. My brick after bricks got delivered today from Stock X. There we go. Should be picking up the pair of Travis's today. I have the me and the dude. I've been bugging the wifey to like keep tracking the Travis's, and they did land in Vegas. So I have them dropping off at a access point, so they don't have to deliver it to my freaking apartment complex. So I'll be receiving those today. Ike, what up, dude? Good morning. Ghetto Tactical in the building. The 5'10" guy in the building. What's good? What up, Rami? Lou in the building. What's good? Customs. The Walk in the building. Cushy. What up, dude? Ranfu, I see you. Customs. What up, dude? Happy Friday. What up, Raph? And what up, buddy? Facts, dude. He's knocked out. Drew in the building. What's good? AC. What's good? Good morning. What up? Lace Fresh. Fire Fleet in the building. What's good? The Rojo Vision in the building. Good morning. A hit yesterday on the premium Pegasus on Alma Munir. The black one, size 12. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure those are going to drop on Sneakers app. What up, Brittany? What up, Black Belt Chris in the building? What's good? What up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if those end up getting loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app sometime for like this month. Because, normally Alma Munir sneakers tend to drop on the Sneakers app, after they drop on the on their website. So we'll see what happens. But today, chat, dude, like I said, this was gonna be a really slow week. Nate, thank you so much for the 2. Able to get stock numbers on the PR shocks
Nate
on
1
Nike.
PRTX donated $2. Able to get stock numbers on PR shocks on Nike?
Unfortunately do not have stock numbers for the shocks on Nate. I'm not sure what the stock numbers are looking like on those. Yeah, those are like literally the only thing that was kind of weird because they got loaded up last minute, I believe, for these, right? Like we didn't even see these like at all week until like yesterday. They end up getting loaded up. So these are the only things that were really dropping this morning on the Sneakers app. So basically, really nothing. But Nate, unfortunately, I do not know the stock numbers. I'm assuming like this is going to be limited since these got loaded up super last minute. Deli Venom, what up, dude? Scotty, these are very clean Alma Munir collab like those Pegasus. There we go. Aero, what up, dude? Good morning. Chris Troutman in the bone. What's good? Brunson NY versus NY dropping in July. Probably an NL since most NY. I know. Oh gosh, I seen that yesterday, and man, let me tell you, I need the new DJI Osmo Pocket 4 football collection loaded on Sneakers app UK and Virgil Abloh as well. Did they really? We haven't seen ours yet. I'm assuming ours is probably going to load up probably this weekend. Good morning, Brian. What up, dude? Don't think you're going to have any problems copping the shocks, brother. If you want them, they're going to be yours, Nate. KJK5 says. What up, George? Good morning. What up, man? Football collection loaded on Sneakers app UK and Virgil Abloh as well. I'm excited for that, man. I want to see. I'm pretty sure the entire collection, like people are gonna like really go after it, and I'm assuming it's gonna be really limited as well. Especially anybody that is like, people are going to go crazy on the Virgil Ablohs as well, since like those are going to be probably like the most popular one out of the collection. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, they're probably going to be stupid limited, like really dumb limited when they drop. So I'm sure that's all probably dropping next week on the 10th, right before the, the actual like cup starts. Waiting on the UNC raffles to start. Need a few pairs. Top of the morning collection fam. Raph, what up? 490 East. Who's dropping the Padres City Connects? I think it's going to be Nike. I seen a ping from Eldon Monitors that they're set to drop tomorrow. I know a couple people reached out to me asking if there was like some sort of link or anything that gets loaded up for that shoe. It could probably load up last minute on the Nike app. So I would probably wait until when it gets a little bit closer to the hour, aka 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. PST, and we'll see where it actually drops. Because I seen the ping yesterday that Eldon Monitors had posted, but it didn't show exactly where it was dropping at. The Nocta is not bad either. 490E says DSG has the Padres too. Chaka says, well, there you go. So I'm assuming it'll probably load up last minute. I mean, there's nothing dropping this morning, so I'm assuming Nike has something up their sleeve. Mortar Raf, do you know what happened to the Flyknit 001s? I don't see them on sneakers anymore. They already dropped. Tell them about the mine slides, Danny. What up, Jeffrey? What's good, dude? They already dropped. They dropped. Didn't they drop like last week? I think they dropped. I'm pretty sure they dropped last week, brother. I'm pretty sure they dropped last week, because I remember I thought the same thing, that they were gonna have like what's it called? They had a different date on them, and then all of a sudden it was dropping that day. So I think that was last week. Here we go. So DSG, Nike, MLB Shop, Fanatics are all dropping these Nike Air Maxes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these are not loaded up on Nike yet, but they probably will once, it gets a little bit closer to the release, because when you click on it, it doesn't even take you to the shoe. So they will drop DSG and stuff like that. So damn, I missed out. Yeah, those were last week, bro. Padres are the best colorway of those Air Max 1s. Baseball shoes, people are only interested because of the resale value, KJK5 says. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what was dropping for today. So this was the only thing that was, that popped up. So I'm not a big fan of these at all. I mean, these are okay. Unless you're like a San Diego Padres fan, then sure. But man, these are okay. Tifo, what up, man? Good morning. DSG dropping the Padres today. There you go. Yeah, so it looks like DSG, Nike, MLB Shop, and Fanatics. So they're all dropping today. What's good, Piglet? Good morning. What up, Marcus? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. Let's see, loaded up in the UK for the 16th of June. Okay, so that's probably gonna be the same time out here in the US as well. So not a Padre fan, but I love the theme on it. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I mean, like I said, if you guys are a big fan of Air Maxes, this is your chance to grab these up. Is it different? If it didn't say San Diego on the back, I would cop. Mortar App, what up, Piglet? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm absolutely doing good. I've noticed that, like, ever since I moved to my new spot, bro, like, I've been sleeping like super late. Like, I've been sleeping super late, like every single day, dude. I'm in bed, like, normally, remember I told you guys, like, I'm normally in bed by like 9, or like knocked out by 9 o'clock. Bro, I'm knocked out every single night by like 11 o'clock, dude. It's been bad. So it reminds me of a different Air Max, and that's not even the Padres color. WTF. We SB Air Forces drop today also. Today, really? I mean, like I said, I didn't really... Okay, so no, those got pushed until the 9th. I'm talking about the SBs. Unless they're dropping on, like, skate shops today, then that would make sense. But Sneakers App don't have these listed until the 9th. I didn't even see these get loaded up. The Nike SB Air Force Ones. Summer break, that's probably what it is, since my kids are on summer break. Dude, all they're doing is sleeping late, so... Yeah, that's probably what it is. And like, it's crazy because we like hang out in the living room a lot more versus when we were in our older spot. So they drop at skate shops today. That's probably what it is. They drop at skate shops. I feel like this should be an easy scoop. I remember like back when, I mean, they released these multiple times, but the fact that they're dropping another Wheat Air Force Ones, I remember when I used to wanted the mids, like the Wheat mids when they came out like a long time ago. I mean, they dropped it again, but then it was just like I was kind of over the shoe. Like, I've always wanted a pair of like the Wheat Air Force Ones in the mid silhouette, bro. Always wanted one. Did you see that the Travis password page is back up? It's probably for the... No, I mean, like I said, I mean, there was... It's always like that, I seen that the password page was up on the Travis Scott website, but, yeah, the cleats are dropping, sometime soon. I don't know when that's going to be, but it's probably going to drop. But if you're not familiar with the Travis Scott website, after they do the last hours of them dropping the merch, they end up closing the website up, and then there ends up being a password page. So that's normal, for most Travis drops. And password page will always be there. It's like a Shopify site, any Shopify site, bro. Like if they gotta edit or just like close that section on the website, they just throw up that password page so no one else could access it. So it's like my website, right? Like if I don't want anybody accessing my site, I just close it and then put the password up. So I mean, yeah, the cleats or whatever, the soccer shoes are 100% dropping. But that's just kind of normal for the Travis site for sure. Big Ron's Kicks, what up, man? This is Run It Up. Travis confirmed this his soccer drop. He wore the uniform. Yeah, they confirmed it for sure. Like I said, I'm just saying, that's normally how it goes with Travis site. The last hours, whenever they sent that text message, email out to like purchase your merch, they normally close down the website right after that, and they'll have a password page. But yes, the soccer shoe is coming up next. I'm sure people are probably gonna be hype around the Travis cleats or whatever you guys soccer shoes when they come out. I'm sure people will. I'm not crazy for it. I'm absolutely not crazy for it, but I'm sure people will. I know he posted yesterday. He has his commercial ad for the shoes that he did post yesterday on Instagram. I don't know if you guys all caught that. But he did post his marketing with the shoe yesterday with Nike. So him wearing the soccer shoes, and then he obviously wearing a Cactus Jack soccer jersey. He has a whole deal with this shoe, so it's gonna happen eventually. I just don't know when. So I'm sure people are probably going to be ready for that. I wouldn't be surprised, if it's going to be a lot sooner than people think, just because the World Cup is coming up, next week. So this is going to be a pretty big deal for Nike and Nike's team. This is a really big deal for them. So that's why, like I said, shout outs to Kate. The collection is already obviously loaded up for them overseas for I believe she said for the 16th of June. And I'm expecting Nike to have the same thing, for us here in the US, since our opener is next week. I wouldn't be surprised as well. Like, don't be surprised, right? Like they have some games in LA, they have games in New York or Jersey, whatever. So like I wouldn't be surprised if they have little surprises here and there for like some sort of sneakers pass or some sort of surprise drop for the people that are local. Wouldn't be surprised if they do something fun or some sort of pop-up. I could absolutely see it happening. So just be prepared that, Nike is probably going to do something, for the World Cup. So, I mean, now that, the US is hosting it, so it makes a whole lot of sense, what they're going to be doing in the next week or two, for the World Cup. So it's going to be fun. But like I said, if you don't live in those areas, it's not going to be fun for the rest of us. So, Nike Pata, or Pata in general, joins us in the in-store release of the Pot of Nike X2s at the Pot of Amsterdam, where the Pata X Nike pre-match jersey from the collection can be customized on the site for 1 day only. Make it personal. First come, first serve. June 12th, only at Pata Amsterdam. So like I told you guys, like, see, like they're already doing some stuff overseas, which doesn't really surprise me. They're probably gonna do the same thing somewhere in the US. I'm sure it's gonna be in Jersey or New York or LA. I'm sure LA is gonna have something. LA always gets everything, bro. LA gets everything, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do something as well. So but yeah, I know a lot of you guys are ready for the World Cup. The collection is sick. And there's all types of different, brands and companies that are showing out, especially Nike, Adidas, Puma. So, and all the other companies that have collabs with Nike as well. I'm pretty sure they're all going to come out and have something cool for the public. So what up, collection fam? Brother Raph, y'all running it up when we gotta win by 12 tonight, or else we know. Done Fishing says, yeah, bring the brooms out if they lose tomorrow or today, huh? Fanatics Fest is the same weekend as the World Cup finals in NYC. Probably going to be a crazy sneaker stash there. I'm sure there is. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you live in NYC, there's going to be some surprises. I wouldn't be surprised, like, at all. You know, this is a big deal. Like, people don't realize that this is a big deal for Nike and other brands and stuff like that to come to show out. And like, we've seen it all year with a lot of these pop-ups, commercials, marketing ads and stuff like that. And this is one that definitely they're going to be pushing in the next few months. So it's going to be pretty big. So you guys ain't gonna getting shit because you call them football soccer. I'm trolling. Kate says, yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, the fact that it's in the US, you already know that, you know, a lot of these brands are definitely gonna show out for sure. So it's gonna be fun to watch. Obviously, you know, some of us can't physically be there present to witness, you know, some of the stuff that probably will go down for Nike, but it's going to be pretty sick to see, you know, how everything kind of all transpires, you know, throughout the week. So Lazy Friday, Scott G says, did you see the 9-minute Nike video, Raph? The 9-minute video? No, I did not. Does Nike realize that people live outside of NYC and LA? W Rod says, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, but I know even outside the fact that outside of the World Cup, you know, yeah, NYC and LA tends to get like the most love, but it just seems like it's been like that. That's probably the two cities that they probably get the most, like, you know, most marketing at, meaning probably money. I don't know why they only choose those two cities, to be honest. You'd think that, like, you know, Nike Jordan brand, Jordan would consider, you know, catering to Chicago a lot more, but, you know, that doesn't really work that way, I guess. But Nike does not realize that. Bastards KJK5 says, I really love the women's volleyball. Alma Munir Dubs went out last night for the Pegasus. Yeah, WNSI's 11. Congratulations. Yeah, if anybody, didn't they do, what was it? It was a, what was it? It was a, it was an equal raffle, wasn't it? It seems like anybody that went for the Pegasus, Alma Munir's, it looks like most people probably hit. The populated cities, yeah, populated cities, probably more people. So when do these Padres drop? They should drop at 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. PST. You know, DSG's getting them, Nike's getting them. There's a few other shops getting them this morning. So Travis Soccer shoes rumored to release on July 1st. E-Money says, yeah, we'll see. I mean, they're gonna drop this summer. So I mean, I'm sure that's gonna be a big deal. Especially all the resellers are probably gonna go after these Travis Scott, you know, soccer shoes. I'm sure people will, because they want to flip them, because, you know, they probably will go for, you know, a lot of money. So just be prepared that, you know, a lot of people will definitely put their name in the hat for these Travises, and people will go crazy for them. Did you see the Travis Scott password page is back up? Yeah, they just closed down the website. There's nothing to really freak out about. You know, if there's anything that happens on the Travis site, you'll probably most likely find out. But other than that, there's nothing going to be dropping anytime soon in the next couple weeks on that site. So I wouldn't really worry about it. So no resale on the Padres or Air Max 1s. Resales, so don't go for them, KJK5 says. I will be there, Frank says. Oh, Frank, we know. We know. You guys really rocking those soccer shoes if you guys end up hitting? You guys rocking that? The Travis soccer shoes? Let me see. You guys rocking this? Let me show you guys real quick. It's those green ones. Here it is. You guys gonna rock these? Kind of look like KD's in a sense. What up, Nam? What's good, dude? Good morning. You guys rocking these? They literally look like KD's almost. Anyone has the link for the Jordan 15 raffle? I didn't even know there was any Jordan 15s dropping this week. I'll wear those you know, like the kids hanging there in the turtles. I like them. I want the Virgil Ablohs. Crypto shots of the yeah, those will drop for sure. Gonna play basketball on them. Looking like KD6s. Yeah, they really do. If you like look at them, they really look like KD6s. I'm wearing the Travis Soccer paintball ballin'. Can you confirm whether or not the Travis site restocked the green Jumpman Jacks earlier this week? Can anyone confirm? I didn't see them restocking. Katie got a soccer type shoe coming out too. I can't stand the side laces on the shoes. Link for the Air Max Padres. Yeah, they should be on the Nike app, but like they're not loaded up yet. But if you want any of the links for the Air Max Ones Padres chat, anybody, Solinks has the links right here. I'll just go ahead and send you guys the Twitter URL for the Air Maxes that have listed links on there if you guys want to check it out. So Eric Emmanuel shorts loading, Frank says, but that's the link. If you want to click that, it's going to send you to a Twitter page, which is this. And then it's going to have all the links that you guys need from DSG, Nike, once they load up, MLB Shop, and Fanatics for the Air Max ones. Okay, the Virgil Abloh Archive Nike shoes are retailed at $210. Damn, that's a lot. $210? Sheesh, dude. Golly. 210 buckaroos for those soccer shoes, huh? Wrong color. What do you mean wrong color? You talking about these? The Air Maxes? Which color are you talking about? Travis's? These are the Travis Scotts that are supposed to drop. Those are for sure the ones that are supposed to drop. So, let's see. My Travis voice still works for the from the initial drop. W Rod says, does it really? The Jumpman Jacks? Did you try clicking on the link? What up, Jay Redhouse? What up, man? Good morning. What did I miss? You didn't really miss much, bro. There's really nothing dropping this week. Dude, what 15s are you guys talking about? I didn't see any 15s dropping. There's 15s. Equal raffles for the 15s is up. Which 15s are you guys talking about? Let me check. Let me answer it. Let me see. Man, I must have been like sleeping on a rock to not figure out what was dropping for equal raffles for these 15s. Let's check this out. Oh, Alma Manier. I didn't even know Alma Manier was dropping a 15. Bro, this is the crazy part is that like told you guys like no one is like talking about this shit. When did this happen? Okay, most of the time, I'll tell you guys this. Most of the time, like the stuff that I find out about certain shoes get posted on from different blogs, and that's how I'll see it. Dude, I don't think I see not one blog post about this. And most of the time, that's how I find out what's dropping through the blogs. Alma Manier Air Jordan 15. Why isn't this talked about? Change your location on Sneakers UK. Look how much it drops. Look how much is dropping on the 16. Yeah, I'll check it out. We're right here right now. Thoughts and opinions? Bro, it says Alma Manier. It is Alma Manier. He says that's not Alma Manier. Lou. Yeah, it is, bro. Look, it says Alma Manier on the top. Alma Manier. Unless this is like not an Alma Manier collab. This is from Alma Manier, but let me see. Oh, so this is not an Alma Manier collab. This is just a 15. So this is just a regular raffle. This is just a regular raffle. But like I said, like I haven't seen any of the blogs talk about this 15. Yeah, so it's not an Alma Manier collab. It's just a 15. But like chat, like when was this 15 even brought up? So not an Alma Manier collab, but at the end of the day, like when it's crazy how like this was never brought up, bro. Never brought up at all. Are you guys, do we have any like 15 fans in here? Anybody, a Jordan 15 fan, like a true Air Jordan 15 fan? Anybody in here? Because it seems like there's a couple of you guys. I know a couple of you guys were asking about, like, you know, they what's going on with these 15s? Like, anybody a 15 fan? Here's the link. If anybody wants to sign up, it's an it's on the Alma Mater website. Let me see who else got them. Yeah, thanks, Lo. Thanks so much for correcting that. I honestly, like, just because it kind of, you know, gives off like an Alma Mater vibe, so like it just kind of looked like it.
Nauseated
thank you
face
for clarifying that, bro. Thank you.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Shout out to Kate for the 31-month re-up. She says, ew, they are ugly. She says, I've known about this Jordan 15 drop for a while. Huge fan. There you go, W Rod. Hopefully you hit. Yeah, they've been teasing this for months now. Yeah, it's crazy because this was my first time seeing this. Yes, but not these. I donated my 15 to Goodwill. Bro, like, I'll tell you this. Like, my very first Air Jordan 15 that I've ever owned in my collection was those Billie Eilishes. I don't have them anymore, though. Jordan 1s, thanks for Travis for blessing my neighbors with both pairs for retail last week, plus their kid sizes. Rami says, there we go. Look at Rami. Look at Rami. Rami, you don't have to, like, let everyone know, bro. Like, we get it, dude. Like, we get it. You don't have to, like, what you want to, this man's trying to earn some cookies, bro. Like, we get it, bro. You blessed the neighbors with both pairs for retail last week, plus their kid sizes. Like, we get it, bro. It's all good, bro. Hey, man, that's good that you're showing love to people, you know, for retail, bro. But, you know, we get it, bro. Huck D's for the 10-month re-up. 15 fam, I'm an old. What up, collection fam? What up, Huck? It's just it's funny because we're over here talking about the 15s and you go in there and make it about you sometimes, bro. Like, we got it, bro. You're blessing people. This man, we're all here having a conversation about 15s. Man just randomly brings up, hey, I bless people thanks to Travis for the win because I just blessed my neighbors for retail. I just wanted to make a public announcement so everyone knows I'm a good guy. You're a good person, Rami. Good for you, man. Good for you, bro. Oh, man, Rami. Never change, man. Shout outs to the homeless, man. I gave $5 to Wawa. Get in there and make it about you. Should make a vlog about helping the sneaker community. Blessings. Stay trying to flex and Air says, yeah, it's probably because everyone gives crap about Rami and, like, he doesn't wear his stuff and it was reselled, and he just has to, like, just point out, everyone make a public announcement that I just blessed some people while we're sitting here talking about a complete different topic. Let's see, gotta love it sometimes, man. You gotta love it. Let's see, you guys homies his neighbors now. Kate says, Sneaker News talked about these weeks ago. Yeah, I probably didn't see it. I didn't see it on Twitter. You know, because I don't follow all the blogs. You know, I don't follow all the blogs, but it's interesting that I didn't specifically see this one. You know, I know, like, this year, like, Jordan Brand and Nike was supposed to push a lot of, like, 15s. Remember that we got, like, you know, that got, like, what's it got announced last year? How, like, you know, they were going to push, you know, a little bit of 15s and then what was it, the Jordan 17s as well. Because, like, even, like, at the end of the month, like, the end of the year, like, I'm actually really, really curious of how well or how much stock they're going to drop on those 17s. You remember, you guys know the Chrome pack? Like, I'm really curious of how much stock they're going to drop. And especially with these 15s, you know, they're going to be pushing 15s here and there. And the thing is, like, this is where I not make a really good point, but I don't know if you want to agree to disagree, but how I tell you guys, like, okay, this is a time where Jordan Brand, yo, Rav, like, Jordan Brand is, because you're going to see those comments, right? Like, yo, Rav, like, Jordan Brand is dropping 15s and 17s and 14s. Like, nobody asked for this, Rav. Like, this is dumb. Like, see those, like I said, chat, like, that's why it just makes no sense sometimes in the sneaker space where, like, people start to complain when they start dropping, you know, anything that's over a number 13, you know, and people start to complain, no one asked for this is trash, and then everyone tends to complain, oh, they're oversaturating the 4s, Raf. But like, this is like, okay, they're bringing 15s out, something different, and then people just don't want to, pay no attention or mind of it because it's not hype, there's no resale. This is what some people wanted. Like, this is what people kind of wanted, bro. They wanted things different. They are tired of like I said, Z Sneakerhead had made the announcement that Jordan 1 highs, how Jordan 1 highs are supposedly, slowing down next year in 2027. And, obviously they're not completely getting rid of it, but I'm saying is like, I'm telling you guys this right now. People are going to complain when they start to drop other silhouettes, and people are going to be like, no one asked for this. Like, people complaining are the same people that will let the regular retros sit. So the FFW Rod says, because like, dude, like for me, like this 15, I feel like, me personally, I'm surprised not talked about as much. I'm glad that, some of you guys brought this up. Because, in my personal opinion, these colorways and this 15 right here is not bad. That's why I said when they dropped the I thought this was an Alma Mater collab. Like I said, Lo, thank you so much for clarifying that. It's not, because it kind of gives off. It kind of does, but this 15 is not bad. I'm not the biggest 15 fan. I wanted to give the 15s a chance when I got the Billie Eilish's, but unfortunately I got the wrong size. I would have rocked that. If I had the right size with those Billies, I would absolutely had rocked that. Because I wanted to give the 15 a chance. And I was like, you know what? That was back in like during COVID time too. Like, I wanted to give that shoe a chance. But like, obviously it wasn't meant to be because I got the wrong size. The 15s are not bad in person. It's just not for everybody. But I wanted to give it a chance for sure. They need to start dropping 16s, Dougal says. They look like those old Kobe Adidas shoes. They kind of do. They absolutely do. They look like shoes you'd wear on the moon, Ike says. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody for sure. Like, it's definitely not for everybody. And I get it, right? Like, not everybody likes anything after the 13. But sometimes it's like, when they drop things different, I don't mind. I really don't mind, dude. I really don't mind. Billy is the best 15s I've seen in a while, Aries says. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't mind the Billies because of the colorway, how like it has the all tan colorway. I was a sucker for like really, like when they first started really pushing a lot of like sail and cream like colorways, like I was a sucker for it, especially when they dropped the Joe Freshgood New Balances, I think the 450s. Like, I was a sucker for that shoe, man. Traded for some Pandas, for that shoe. Let's see, Billy's might be the best 15 to drop in a while, in my opinion. Really? I mean, they don't really drop a lot of 15s, that's why. So, it is nice that they are showing some love for certain other silhouettes other than like, 4s, 3s, 1s, 5s. It is nice to see and seeing how the community kind of reacts to it. But, we all know how it goes, though, chat. The black and silver 15s are fire. Everything cream. Best Jordan after the 14s is the 40 by far, Ike says. There you go. It's a no for me, dog, but each turn. Oh yeah, that's fine. Not everybody's gonna be a big fan of what you what you like, or it's always to each their own. That's fair, bro. Jade has the 15s as well. These probably will load up on Sneakers app, so I'm surprised Alma Mater hasn't done a 40 yet. Lo says, what happened to a size 11? Wait, what happened? I got my Jordan Jeremy Lin jersey and my Jalen Brunson Kobe 6s on. There you go. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, if you guys want to sign up for these 15s, they are available for you guys to sign up. Definitely, like, I'm really, really, really curious. I've been really curious about that 16 or 17 they're dropping this holiday season for sure. Like, I don't know, it's like slowly but surely growing on me, but like, I'm just not crazy of the all patent leather look. 404 kicks for the 5. Vans LX old school 36 paint splatter, dropping 4 pairs for the Van fans. There you go. 404 kicks for the 5.
@404kicks donated $4.99. Vans LX Old School 36 paint splatter dropping 4 pairs.
Did you see
For
the
all
other
the Van
Vans that are
fans.
dropping this? Was it the souvenirs? The souvenirs, right? Did you guys see the souvenir? Did you see the souvenir Vans? They're dropping like 3 different colorways. Wasn't crazy for it though. Warning, I don't expect to hit on DSG or Fanatics. Nike actually might be your best bet. I mean, you could, bro. You could, like, you never know. Like with like anybody that's not really interested in, because like the thing is, like, I feel like most people are really still waiting for like their break after breaks and then like Travis's. So now that people are waiting for that and nothing's really dropping, I feel like people are taking a couple steps back and taking a break a little bit. So, but yeah, how about them Brunsons? Now I see why people spam. Mitchell says, I hope I hit on these 15s. I mean, yeah, because I mean, there's always a lot of people like saying stuff on the chat. So, I try to get to everybody's comments, but last I remember, wait, what? But I didn't Brunson in the Kobe 5 PEs July 1st. I don't think that's a Brunson. I don't think that's a Brunson collab. I don't think it is. It's just him wearing it, right? Like, I don't know if it's a PE. You're talking about these ones. Talking about these ones right here. So Jalen Brunson was wearing these right here. These are the Kobe 5 Protro NY versus NY. These are fire, bro.
New York first New York colorway, and Sneaker News can confirm that these will hit retail later this summer. Jalen Brunson wore these during Game 1 of the
these are not a Brunson PE
Eastern Conference Final, so it was assumed that these were made just for him. But again, this pair will be available to the public. The design is directly inspired by the colors seen at iconic NYC basketball courts. Think Rucker, Dykeman, West 4th, and so on. But we can't help but point out just how closely that Menta green is to the Statue of Liberty colors. And of course, anything blue and orange needs no explanation. Again, this Kobe 5...
I love this colorway, man.
Protro New York versus New York is confirmed to hit retail later this summer for $180. Good news.
Man, these are nice. These are nice, bro. These are nice. I love that. I just love that like turquoise mint colorway, bro. That looks so good. Really, really good. What you gotta think about this? These are set to drop in July 1st. J Mill, and man, you see him, you know what I'm saying? Jay, I was waiting for you to say something, brother. Hey, dude. Hey, listen, remember I told you guys I was done till like November, bro? I'm like, my hands are itching. My hands are itching. These are fuego. For all the Kobe fans, since everyone's saying Kobe's are dead. Hey man, listen, keep them Kobe's coming, bro. I'm all for it. So some people gotta keep the same energy about Kobe's, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When that one hype Kobe or a good colorway comes out, everyone tends to switch up and say, "Oh, Kobe's ain't dead, Raph. They need to keep dropping." And listen, I've been saying this, dude. Like Nike, them pushing out more Kobe's like this has been the best feeling, bro. It really has. The Sneaker Ambition, thank you so much for the re-up, bro. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome back, bro. Welcome. And these are fire, bro. These are fire. These are nice. For y'all NBA players out there, wishful thinking says, gonna wear these casually, Larry says. It's time for the Grinches again. It's been 6 years, Ike says. Do you wear your Kobe's or just play ball in them? I wear all my Kobe's on the court. I don't wear them casually. I know you can resist. That's why I sent you that. I know, dude. W-Rod, you know how many people sent me this post? Dude, a hell of people sent me this post yesterday in the last couple of days. Even when Sneaker News posted it. And they were like, yo, Raph, I know you're folding. I know you were done for the year after this because of your wedding. I know you're not passing on these. I know you're going to like these. Bro, these are nice. 100%. But I still want the rookie of the years, man. Like, those Caitlin Clarks, those are really nice. Like I still want those, but like I said, I've been itching, bro. Shout out to my boy Sneaker Ambition for the 5 gifted. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, like there's nothing wrong with that, you know. Like you guys know that I'm super biased when it comes to Kobe sneakers. Like I really am. Like I don't have all the Kobe's, but like it's just, dude, they're just good shoes, bro. What can I say? You know, I love hooping in my Kobe's. I love my Kobe's, man. I really do. I'm really biased. Kobe was my, you know, he's my GOAT, dude. So do you blame me? You know, it's just how people are biased to like Jordan sneakers. It's like, oh, Ralph, I can't buy anything but OGs, you know, because they're just a big Jordan fan. Just like how I feel about Kobe sometimes. It's like certain Kobe's is like, okay, well, I mean, maybe I could double back on this, but like, I just love Kobe's, bro. How many times have you worn your Moonwalkers? Like more than about 5 times already. About 5 times. It's just my Kobe collection is like it's growing. You know, I have a lot of Kobe's. You know, so like I like my feet feel good. Like I've rotated a lot of my Kobe's, but like the Kobe 6s just feel best on my feet. Even the 8s, I would say, like on my feet. Like the 8s, and the 8s and the 6s have been like, and the 4s. Like when I had the 4s and I was hooping in those, like those were like best on my feet. Like when it comes to comfort wise, like 9s, like I've been wearing my 9s. They feel really good. But they were getting a little stiff. But I think it's maybe I have to break them in a little bit more. But I've worn them a handful of times, so. Let's say, since you pass on the Travis Scotts, I'll give you the okay, Larry says. 404 Kicks, thank you so much for the 2-month re-up.
Flip De Leon voice.
De Leon voice. 404 Kick says for the $2 donation. I have not worn my Moonwalkers, waiting for the Omega Moon watch to wear with them. If it's an NYC only release, I'll grab you a size 8. Dude, no, listen, these will not be, I don't think these will be an NYC exclusive though, Rami. I think these will probably like people think, okay, this might be a hot take. People think they're kind of exclusive, but I don't think they are. You know, I don't think they're exclusive. I don't think these are exclusive. Like if it was like a Jalen Brunson, like, you know, PE, like the Jalen Brunson, like the 6s, like that would be a different story. But no. Like I told you guys, like, dude, you guys don't think like I be hooping like with my Kobe's. I'll show you my reverse Grinches, bro. Like, remember that I got my reverse Grinches back? I traded my bricks, my second pair. I traded those for the reverse Grinches. And dude, I'm telling you, bro, like I've been hooping in them heavy. Like, people don't understand that, like, I love these. Like I genuinely do. Call me a high bees, no nothing, but at least I'm like really utilizing this shoe as if, like, you know, it's like, look, it's already, look at the swoosh. I'm running in these, bro, like a whole lot. Like I've been putting a lot of miles, you know, in these, you know what I mean? Like I took the laces off, the green laces, and put the red laces from the regular Grinches. But I wear my stuff, bro. Like I be wearing these heavy. They're basketball sneakers. They're meant to, you know, wear them on the court. So, but yeah, I'm wearing these pretty heavy, bro. Really heavy. Looks fake. Yeah, definitely not. So, I mean, obviously they're not dirty on the bottom because I only wear them on the court. So, let's see. I still want both Grinches, but not resale prices. What size will be there? The money you'll have Rafi holding like a lawn chair. Deli Venom says you're not wrong, but it's been nice, man. Like I'm telling you guys this right now. Like I'm getting a little not really personal about it, but like cardio. I hate cardio. Like I genuinely hate cardio, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like having myself like getting into basketball again has been like the best thing for me mentally, like really mentally, and just like, dude, and I've been telling you guys this right now, like basketball is literally the reason why I don't drink as much alcohol like I used to, and I feel like it's been a good thing. I've lost like 15 pounds of just playing basketball in this past year, and it's been the best feeling like ever, bro. Like best feeling ever, man. Like it really has. Like I feel a lot healthier, like I feel good, like mentally and stuff like that. So it's like, dude, I don't think I'll ever stop. I'm feeling like a brick right now because I just got my bricks yesterday, Salvador says. If I ever hoop, I'm hooping in Pandas, Synergy says. I'm telling you, Synergy, hoop with us, bro. Hoop with us, man. Hoop with us, bro. It's fun. So, dude, because like when I first started like playing basketball again, dude, like I was rusty, bro. Like I remember like when I first played, like, you're welcome. What do you mean, Frank? You're welcome. I was the one that put you on, telling me you're welcome. Running will do that to you, Tony says. Absolutely, man. Like, I remember when I first started, dude, when I ran up down the court the first time, dude, I couldn't even breathe. Like the first 2 minutes, 2, 3, 4 minutes into playing, I couldn't even breathe, man. But now, dude, I'm telling you, man. Like Frank, hey Frank, tell them, Frank, ain't no one catching me on a fast break. Yo, Frank, tell them they'll never catch me on a fast break, bro. Jay Hitta, thank you so much. So what up, man? Good morning. Do you have a stock numbers on the shocks? I don't, bro. I don't. Alcohol's terrible. Rather smoke. I don't know. I'd rather not do any of those. I can't believe my best friend and my family went and took time to get matching Panda Dunks for the whole family. I've been wearing my bricks since they came in from StockX. 2 pairs, had double ups since the 4s are my favorite silhouette. Them little legs moving. I'm telling you, bro. Easy assist of my life, Frank says. Frank is already on his way to Oop, Energy says. Oh, 100%. Let's see, need footage evidence, Raph, Jay says. I'd be putting some, like, I don't record everything, right? Like, sometimes I'd be, like, lazy just to put the tripod up and stuff like that. Because I bring my tripod. Because people will be asking if they could borrow my tripod. So, I'd be cherry picking. That's why they won't catch you on the fast break. Play some defense, KJK5 says. Listen, okay. Whatever you guys say. Wait till y'all wise up and stop smoking weed. You'll even look younger. That's why when people like say this, "Oh, Rap's too short," bro, listen, you ain't even. Hey, come meet us at the court, bro. Play with us, man. Rap, can you play defense? Of course I can, bro. Of course I can, dude. You'll be the tallest dude. I'll lock your ass up, bro. Dead ass. I don't care how tall you are, bro. I always say this every time I play with like when we were in the league, like when when we start to play, man, people be like, yo, Rap, why do you always want the tallest guy? I was like, because I like a challenge. Even though, like, yeah, some of these guys could like easily just box me out and just like lay up the ball because I'm short as fuck. But dude, I will belt to ass, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Buying from StockX is not a flex, Ike says. I smoked weed for 20 years, still look young. Cushy says, I don't know. Listen, Raph, stop it right now. Okay, like, okay. Rav, try to box me out. Kosher, I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait for you until you get to the other side of the court. Let's see. Impossible. You do got little bunny teardrops down for sure when the 3-point shot. I mean, yeah, because I'm a guard. So, you know, you don't really see me in the paint as much, you know. Let's see, too much dip on your chip, Raph, John DC says. No, I just enjoy playing ball, bro. Like, that's why I tell people, like, I remember some guy was talking smack to me on Instagram. I was like, all right, come to Vegas, bro. Just let me know when you're in Vegas. I'll invite you. And then he wanted to change up. He's like, nah, you know what, bro? Like, no, it's cool to see that you're playing ball. I haven't played ball in like 3 years. See, I'm telling you, like, it'd be people talking smack and they haven't been on the court in like 3 years. Like, dead ass. I had a couple people like that on my DMs. Like, I was like, oh, bro, when's the last time you played ball, man? When you coming out to Vegas, hit me up. Like, let's play. Join my the pickups. And man, I haven't touched the ball in like 2. Now, why are you talking? Man, my knees, bro. My knees, I haven't ran ball in like 4 years, bro. Yeah, bro. When I'm out in town, hit you up, man. I have to get back in the groove again. All right. I don't think I'll make it to the other side of the court. I'll probably pass out. Like, literally, if you guys are in town, hit me up, bro. Let's hit me up. Let's play. You guys want to play some of the pickups? I'll try to get you in the list. Trust, I will. If you want to. A guy has been high for 20 years and haven't realized that he's old, W Rod says. I will dead ass put you guys on the list. Listen, you guys like to play ball, I will put you on the list, bro. I will put you on the list. I put many people on the list on some of the runs that we have during the week. Some people don't, like, most of the time, like, literally I've had a couple people during the week say, hey, Raph, I'm in town, whatever. You try to hoop, bro, because I know you be hooping, whatever, but people, most of the time, some people don't show up. You're like, all right, I give you the deeds and people don't show up. So if I go to Vegas, I'm not coming to get a heart attack on the court. I'd rather get it at the Bunny Ranch. I have a 4-inch vert when I jump. I leave 4-inch dent on the ground. It's crazy. Haven't played ball in 20 years, Piglet says. Raph, do you think sneakers will get those 15s? I hate equal. Wishful thinking. I think they will. I think maybe. It's crazy because I haven't heard for these 15s dropping this month at all, on Sneakers app, but we may see it, maybe. So, well, deadass, listen, we get it. Like, if you're older, that's fine. Like, it doesn't matter what age you are, bro. There's unks out there that are like triple my age that are out there hooping, bro. Like, that's why, like, I know, like, people still have it. Some of these older guys during the week that I play with, bro, like, they just want to run, for some good exercise, which is good for for a lot of people, and I get it. I'm gonna be Asian, and I can't stand equal. Always the Pegasus Amomaniers. I have a form. That's so crazy, bro. That's so crazy. Anyone get the Pegasus Amomaniers? I know most people are saying Amomaniers. Most people that signed up got it. Listen, a lot of us are not in high school anymore, right? You guys, high school stats, right? If you want to, flex your high school stats, so be it. But, like, I mean, listen, a lot of us are really old. Like, now we're up in there in age. Our stats are never going to be the same. Okay. The legs, the knees, right? It ain't all going to be the same no more. Listen, if you haven't, if you were averaging like 30 points per game in high school, listen, and you're like 40 now, or 35 or 50, listen, I'm sure the stats are not the same. Okay. Listen, I feel the same way whenever when I play with like the younger kids, like the early 20s, some of the kids are like 18, 19, like young cats. I've played younger guys that are like way younger than me, definitely, for sure. When how that saying, we're like, dude, my age is showing, like, yeah, 100%, dude. Like, I'm quick, but like not as quick as some of these young 20-year-old kids, dude. Like, I'm like, damn, dude. Like, what the hell are they feeding them? Like, that's how I feel. That's probably how I was feeling. Like, how some of you guys are probably in your like 30s, 40s are probably looking at guys that are like in my age, but like, dog, like, nah, I'm too old for this. And now I get it, because some of those young kids are, damn, dude, they're quick. You ain't lying. I used to be a bucket. Now I'm 35 and I literally forget how to shoot. Speak for yourself, Rob. My jumper is always there no matter the age. I'm just saying, like, quickness, athleticism, you know what I mean? Like, these kids are shifty, man. And they're like, you could just tell like they're in like their early 20s, or they're just like 19 or 20 or 18. So come join me. I don't know if I could play golf. I've got offered to play golf a couple times out here in Vegas, and I've denied all of them. I just can't play golf, man. I feel like it's such a boring sport, but I feel like it's more like the interaction and just like, you know, the social aspect of it. And I feel like that's why a lot of people play. So I would just wait till those knees start to go on your 40s. Trust me, like there's guys on the court that's like in the 40s that could hoop though. It's crazy. There's guys in the 40s that are absolutely hoopers, bro. You know, listen, if you're Filipino, and you know, if you played around Filipinos, you would know, man. Like, it don't matter if you're white, black, Mexican, or anything like that. Like, if you've played with a Filipino on the court, dude, those guys are hoopers, man. There's a bunch of unks that I've hooped with that they running like they're in their early 30s, but dude's in his 50s, dude. I'm like, man, this dude's healthy as shit. Like, healthy. He's like, yeah, like I've torn an ACL, but dude, I was like, it don't even look like it. Man, say he tore an ACL, don't even look like he tore an ACL. Let's see. Golf is hasn't been smoking. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's boring. Maybe it's fun to play. I'm sure. Like when I don't. It's not the same thing. Like when people say like, oh yeah, like you go golfing and then you go top golf, is two different things. Like you're just hitting the ball, right? Top golf, but like golfing on the course, like that's different, right? Like I don't mind. I'll be going on top golf time to time, not like all the time, but like I enjoy it. But like going on a court, like, you know, field, and I don't even know what would be going on. It's all genetics and how you treat yourself in your youth. Yeah, absolutely. I just know I'll 11-0 Raph all day, Culture says. Yeah, like, dog, listen, if you are like, I don't know, 6'2", 6 foot, I don't know, 6 foot, and you're flexing beating me in basketball, I don't think that's a flex, you know, because your boy is only 5'3", okay? Like, it's not really a flex. When I've had to, like, you know, on some fast breaks and these tall, you know, one of the tall guys, you know, not really tall, but like I have to like foul them so they don't get to get an easy bucket, and then like they're flexing and shit like that. I was like, bro, what are you flexing at, bro? You're flexing on a 5'3" guy. Like, that's not really a flex. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think it's really a flex if you're beating a short guy, you know. My hoop days are over. I'll shoot around, but that's it. I watched my guy tear his ACL, dude. I can't imagine, dude. I can't imagine, bro. Like my cousin was telling me, my cousin was telling me the other day that like he tore his ACL and stuff like that, and he's not the same. And dude, I can't imagine what people go through, like getting those type of injuries. Like I can't imagine, man. I don't want to wish anyone that type of injury, bro. So not my bad, Raph. I thought you were 5'9". Dude, people thought I was like 5'9", 5'8". Like, yeah, I'm definitely not that tall. What are your odds that Nike had a Knicks shoe ready to go the year they win it, Ike says? I mean, dude, listen, if in general, if like New York wins the chip, dude, that's gonna be a big deal. Like, I feel like the prediction is like kind of obvious in a sense, how like people are saying that like, you know, Wemby is like the golden child, you know, for the NBA right now. But like, if you think about it, like they're really investing into Wemby, and obviously, you know, that team just because they're young, you know. But like, it just, I don't know, for some reason, this is my gut that I feel like New York is gonna win it all, just because by experience, you know. I mean, both teams are very, very talented, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna go based off that, like, and especially with that team, like New York, that team has been playing together for a long time, you know, longer than, you know, some of these guys that have been playing together with the San Antonio Spurs, especially when they had you know, getting a new coach, they get new players and stuff like that. And you still got, they're like the youngest, they're the youngest team in the NBA, right? So like, it just makes sense in a way, You know, like, I don't know. My gut is telling me that New York is probably going to take it all. Raf, you think they'll be... Dude, there's a lot of people that are not rooting for New York, bro. Like, I feel like it's like New York against the world. Raf, do you think there'll be a brick restock? Probably later down the road, bro. Probably later down the road. Eventually, for sure. You know, because you gotta think about it, like, Wemby's young. Like, you know how, like, you have that... You know, it's like the young OKC team. Remember when they lost that chip? You know, and they were absolutely freaking good with Harden, Westbrook, and, you know, Kevin Durant on that team. You know, like, it's always the young teams that are just like, okay, they make it far, and then they get all the experience, and then they will win again, you know, as they go on in their career. You know, it can't be like a Golden State Warriors, you know, team where all they won when they were really, really young, but still, like, that team was just stacked all around. Happy for the Knicks fans, though. It's been longer than any of us have been alive. Yeah, it's history, bro. You know, that's why it's a big deal if the New York Knicks win it all. It's a really, really big deal. In most sports are I'm afraid. Yeah, like, would you guys think, like, yeah, and then, but OKC team didn't make it back. Right, culture. Like, I get it, right? I get it, because, like, there was a lot of drama, and then, you know, teams started to split apart and stuff like that. And things happen like that, but I'm just saying in general, like, if you look at this type of scenario, it's like, okay, we all know that the veteran team is probably going to win, right? But, I mean, in this case, right, we've seen OKC win last year. They were one of the youngest teams in the NBA, and they won it, right, with just the talent that they have. But it took them, you know, a couple years to do it. Right, because SGA has been in the league for a good amount of time. So, and then, you know, they kind of built that team around SGA, and they did a phenomenal job. Like, as much as, like, you know, I hate on OKC and I don't like watching SGA play, but that franchise, they've built that team, like, especially with the picks that they had. Like, they finesse. Like, I would say this, like, if I was OKC, I'm still thanking the Clippers today. All right. If I was OKC, I am thanking Clippers. Yo, Clippers, thank you. Thank you. Not only for SGA, but all those picks that they got. Like the Clippers put all their coins in. All their coins in. And they made that move. Hey, man, listen, I'm thanking the Clippers owner every single day. Okay, all those picks, all those. I mean, that was the reason why, man. That was one reason why. If people didn't know, like, that trade changed a whole lot. And, you know, what did they traded? It was Paul George. They went in all for Paul George, bro. And now look at it. Paul George is now playing for the freaking 76ers, man. Like. That's just like trading Luka. Like, you traded, like, the Dallas Mavericks traded Luka to get all that, like, in the last 2 years. If you really think about it, the Dallas Mavericks made a trade for Luka to get Chris Middleton on their team. Let that sink in. Jake B, what up, man? Let that sink in, chat. With all those trades and all that shit they were doing to get AD, they traded all that to get Chris Middleton in the last 2 years. I don't even know if it was like for 2 years. No, if you think about it, because they traded Luka to get AD, they traded AD to the Wizards to get, you know, to get a bunch of scraps, and they got Chris Middleton. If you think of it that way, is insane. Really. Like, I mean, they got Cooper Flag, sure. Like, but I mean, still. Like, they got Cooper, sure, for that first round, but we all know that was rigged. Come on now. We all know that was rigged. We all know that. We all know that they set that up to get Cooper Flag on the Dallas Mavericks. But, like, just trading all that just to get, you know, I get it, Cooper Flag aside to Cooper Flag, but, like, all jokes aside, like, yeah. Yeah, thanks to Dallas, they got Brunson. Yeah. No Chris Middleton. Hey, Chris Middleton, my GOAT, bro. Hey, listen. Yeah, I had him on fantasy like 3-4 years ago. It was like 4 years ago whenever he was like actually hooping with the Bucks. I mean, Cooper is a good consolation prize. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely gonna take some time for the Mavericks to really rebuild that team again from what they used to. Like, that's tough. But they traded DeLuca to LA, and the league gave them the first pick and trade. Larry says, yeah. So as Bulls fans and Red Sox fans, F them, but I do want Mitchell Robinson to get a ring. Dude, I want Jordan Clarkson to get a ring. That's why I was like, I had a conversation with one of the homies yesterday, and I was like, man, I wouldn't mind seeing Jordan Clarkson getting a ring, man. I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind. He was with the Lakers when the Lakers were really down bad. Gets traded to the Cavs. He got traded to so many teams, man. He was with Utah, with the Cavs. Went to New York. And who was that other that dude that the New York Knicks end up trading with the Timberwolves? Man, I wish he was still on New York, but I mean, still, like, it was whatever. What was his name? He's with the Timberwolves. He got hurt this playoff season. He didn't play. What was his name? Honestly, though, the Nets were getting the chip when they got KD before the Knicks. Culture says, I want J-Lo to get another ring. Jordan Clarkson team, facts. I'm hooped against the Jay Clarkson high school. Give him a ring. Facts. I would love to get Jordan Clarkson a ring, bro. I hope he does, dude. That's why it's like a win-win situation on both ends of the team, like both parties. Because, like, dude, Popovich is at his age, man. Like, yeah, Divincenzo. I can't even say his name right. Dante. Yeah, I'm gonna say Dante is his first name. But they did that trade with Julius Randle and to get Cat. Like, hey, man, I think that was like a really good move for New York, getting rid of Julius Randle. Like, Julius Randle is good, but like, yeah, Minnesota is dumb, for my personal opinion, for trading that, like getting rid of Cat, in my personal opinion. Mr. Zesty himself, Mr. Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. But no, like, it's a dub for the Spurs too if they get a chip. Popovich is, I would love to have, get that franchise chip for him and stuff like that. And you got Harrison Barnes on the bench. You got a couple veterans on the bench and stuff like that. That definitely I would like to see, get a chip. But either or, that's why I told you guys I didn't really care who really wins this series. I think it's a W on both ends. Definitely. Yo, Raph, I stumbled upon the next Wemby. Look, the grown man handling them kids, getting. How tall is he? Big Purr but Cat need a ring for his mom. Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. It's a W on both sides of the team. Man. I honestly would love to see any of those teams win a chip. I know if you're probably from like what's the competitor, like Boston. You're from like Boston fans are not rooting for the Knicks. I'll tell you that. My boy is a huge diehard Boston Celtic fan, and he is, yeah. He didn't like SGA, nor he's not a big fan of Brunson because he's just a New York hater. So he don't like no SGA. He don't like New York, and I know he's 100% going for the Spurs this season or this finals. So he is 7-3. Golly, isn't Wemby like 7-4? Big W for the straight out this first and the next this year. Gets a ring either way, Tony says. What's your team, Raph? Honestly, bro, like, I was a Laker fan for a long time, just because I was a Kobe fan. Like, how, like, for me, like, I was always a Kobe fan, but like that's why there's a huge difference between some people being a Laker fan and a Kobe fan, right? Because, like, honestly, bro, like, I was a big LeBron hater. Like, trust me, like I told you guys, like, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I could give him the respect, what he's done and whatnot, and all the accomplishments and what he's done for with the game. But like, dog, like, I was always against LeBron. So when he came to LA, I was just like, I don't know, I just didn't feel right, and I get it, right? Like, if you're a big Kobe fan and you stick with Kobe and whatnot, it's just, I don't know, it just felt weird that LeBron went to LA. I never thought in my entire life of watching the NBA that I would see LeBron going to LA. especially where he was in his career, right? Like, you know, left the Cavs, go to the Miami, won a couple chips there, go back to Cleveland, won a chip there, and then come to LA was not in my bingo card, bro. It really wasn't, you know, because, dude, especially when the run that he had whenever he was with Miami and the Cavs against the Spurs and the Golden State Warriors, bro, I'll tell you this, I was a Spurs and Golden State fan. I was a bandwagon heavy, especially when the Spurs still had their big three, and then the early young Warriors 2018 team. Like, dog, I was a bandwagon because I couldn't root for LeBron. I just couldn't. I'm sorry, I just couldn't root for LeBron, and I will tell you that. Like, there's like videos of me wearing a Warriors shirt with my homies in San Diego. I was living in San Diego at the time when like those Warriors built that team, and I was like, you know what? I'm a bandwagon the hell out of the Warriors. I'm gonna wear a Warriors shirt because there were so many, like, during that time, like, maybe it just depends where you live, because when I was living in San Diego during that time, basketball was huge, right? Like, San Diego, they didn't have the Chargers anymore. They were already off to LA, and like, basketball was huge. So me and the wifey, like, this was when I was like 21, 20, and we used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings every time my girl was off of work. We would be rooting for the Spurs or the Golden State Warriors, right, during those finals. Dude, Buffalo Wild Wings would be packed. Dude, like, bars would be packed of like Cleveland Cavs fans, Miami fans, or Warrior fans and stuff like that during that time. Dude, it was packed. And I was like, man, I can't root for LeBron. I just couldn't, you know? So it was, you feel me? And then, like, when he went to LA, it was weird. It was definitely weird, bro. For sure. And plus, I was like, you know, I was rooting for the San Francisco 49ers every day. I was like, why not, you know, root for the Bay? F LeBron. Like, that was my mindset. But, like, you know, so I don't really have a team. That's why, like, people ask me, like, if, you know, because I grew up half my life in Seattle, like, would I root for the Sonics? You know, if I root for the Sonics, you know, Las Vegas is going to have a team out here in Vegas. So would I root for them? You know, I'll probably root for them. You know, it's cool to see, you know, a team coming out here in Vegas now that I live here. I wouldn't mind rooting for them. So, Ralph, get 2K next year. Let's do a squad. Hey, Snowbird, let's go. Let's meet at the rec center. I've been telling the homie Tanene that let's go meet at the rec center. Let's see. Well, I'm a big Spurs fan, but I got fam in NYC and grew up in New Jersey. So I've said if we lose the finals to anyone, I wouldn't mind it being to the Knicks. Yeah, my cousin, dude, my cousin's a huge Wemby fan, but I mean, he's been a Spurs fan for a long time. So he's excited about that. Are you a Luka fan? Yeah, who doesn't like Luka? Luka is a super likable dude. You know, Luka is Luka, man. Like, I like watching Luka. I like watching, John Morant play whenever he's healthy. You know, I think John Morant needs to leave Memphis, man. It's time. Like, it's time for Ja to get out of there. But I know we've been talking about basketball. We're talking about sports. It's been, you know, it's a slow Friday, so I don't really mind, you know, kind of carrying the conversation with basketball. I mean, dude, I just love, dude, who doesn't love sports, man? You know what I'm saying? Jalen Rig talent like Steph when they were born to go to the league. Dante says, "I can't wait to play that new NBA. The run, it looks good." Yeah. Let's see. Don't you have the family in the Bay Area? Yeah, but they all moved to LA though. All my family, they all moved to LA, and now they all live in Arizona. Well, half of them live in Arizona now, but most of them are still in LA. So just smacked for double a brick for stores. Still got them. Like, my family, like, it's weird because, like, not really weird because, like, I was never really into football when I was living in Georgia because, like, when I was really young, like, I lived half my, like, really young life in Georgia, like, south of Georgia. So, like, I told you guys, like, my first couple Super Bowls that I've watched was when I watched Tom Brady for the first time when they went up against the Eagles. It was, like, the Eagles, the Giants. I think it was, like, 2007, 2006 or some shit like that. Those are, like, my first Super Bowls that I've ever watched. And then when we lived in Washington, right, like, my family has always been Dodgers. Like, in California, when we were living in Georgia, we used to visit my family because my grandma used to, you know, was living there when she was still alive. We were used to visit all the time. And I've noticed that my family out there, they were all Dodger fans, right? And they were all Niner fans. So, but I was not really into football when I was a young kid. until I moved to Washington, right? I moved to Washington. Everybody was all, Matt Hasselbeck, Sean Alexander. I mean, when they had a really trash ass team, I mean, they did go to the Super Bowl against the Steelers. What was that? 2008, I think. I don't know what year it was, but I know it was one of those years. My parents end up being Seattle fans, because they were just, representing Seattle default, right? Because whenever they went to the Super Bowl, it was a big deal when they went to the Super Bowl against the Steelers. So I was never really a big fan. I was like, man, everyone's a Seattle fan. I was always the guy that wanted to be the opposite team, right? When my cousin came into town, she ended up buying me my very first 49ers shirt. And I was like, I guess I'll be a 49er fan, because that's when I started learning a little bit about football. The divisions, how, she was telling me, Seattle and Niners are in the same division. Like, don't root for them. My cousin was the one that put me on. And she tried to put me on being a Dodger fan, but I was never a big fan of baseball, watching it. But then she got me onto football. Then I was like, okay, I'll be a 49ers fan. And ever since then, I was always a Niner fan. That was literally my truth of that story. Because my mom used to be a Steelers fan. Like, she was never really into football, but she always wanted to, like, she was like me. Like, she would always root for the opposite team, not the home team. So my mom used to be a Steelers fan, but it's funny because, like, a lot of Seattle fans were like that whenever they got, like, Russell Wilson, and, they got, what's it called? They got Marshawn Lynch, and they Baldwin, and then, they created that crazy team. And that's whenever, like, my mom ended up bandwagon, but my mom doesn't watch sports, so she'll just bandwagon whoever she want to bandwagon, bro. She'll bandwagon the Niners, bro, because I like the Niners. So, bro, that's why I was around with the Niners with tough times, man. When Beathard was our starting quarterback, when we drafted Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick, all the situation, like, it's all that, dude. So when I lived in Tacoma, I saw a car bedazzled with Seahawks logos in the back window. Like, don't get me wrong, when I was living in Washington, I went to a couple games. Like, football is just fun. It's just fun. It's fun to watch. I've watched the playoff game with the Rams in Seattle. It was like a crunch time with that, trying to make it to the playoffs. Like, I watched those games. I watched a Bucks game. I watched an Atlanta game out there in Seattle. Dude, that stadium, as much as, like, I'm not a Seattle fan, I'm just a football fan in general. Like, going to those games are crazy. Like, people tell you, like, when people tell you, like, Seattle's, like, one of the loudest stadiums to go, like, they are not wrong. Like, they engineered that build, like, the entire stadium to make that noise, like, 10 times louder from what it should be, because it's not, like, I wouldn't say, like, compared to, like, some of the other stadiums, like, it's not the biggest, but, like, that shit loud as hell. I've witnessed it multiple times, and people are not wrong. Like, that place is loud. Like my ears are ringing, especially when they went up against the Rams. And, like, the higher you go, the louder it is. Like, because they have that little drip around the stadium, so, like, it just echoes. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh. I think they went to overtime too. What a game. What up, chat? What up, IMO Kicks? What's good, dude? That's why I can't wait for football season. I can sit here talking about sports all the time with you guys, but I try not to because, people don't like talking about sports. I can't tell you how loud MetLife can be. I can't imagine, like, MetLife, if you go to Kansas City, like, that stadium is huge, right? Like, I can imagine how it is in there. Because isn't that the loudest stadium? Like, in the NFL is Kansas City, right? I'm from and live in Jersey, but that stadium is huge. I'm from and live in Jersey, and I'm a Packer fan, all thanks to my aunt. And she, and I said this before, like I said, if there was two teams, like, living, I would say living in Washington, most of my teenage life, I would say, like, other than, like, Seattle fans, I'm telling you, these are the three teams that will come out and watch their team play. Number one, the Steelers. Steeler fans are, like, everywhere. Like, anywhere. It doesn't matter where you live. There's a lot of Steeler fans, Packer fans, and Raider fans. Those are the three franchise teams, or three teams, fan bases that I would say that are literally everywhere in Washington. Like I said, I've been to a lot of games, and those are like the 3 teams, fan bases that are there. Like, they're there. They show up. They represent. Like, it don't matter how trash their team is. Like, they are there. Like, you got the yellow flags. You got the cheese heads. Like, you got the Raider fans. You're saying, go Raiders, like, yeah. Like, those are the top 3. Yeah, you see Cowboy fans, but not as much as Steeler fans and Steeler fans and Green Bay fans, bro. They're everywhere. Like, Cowboy fans, sure, but not as much in Washington. Not as much as you see Steelers and Packer fans, bro. There's a lot of them. A lot of them, dude. Raph, since you're a 49 fan, who is your true wide receiver 1, Mike Evans or Ricky Pearsall? Oh, that's easy. Mike Evans, bro. Mike Evans is easily wide receiver 1. Ricky Pearsall had a really good regular, season in the beginning. Like, the first 3 games or 4 games, like, Ricky Pearsall was playing well, but then he started getting hurt. Like, he just, I don't know what happened to him. And he didn't even show up during the play. I was like, I don't know. He was just hurt all year. So that turns into every away game every time. Larry says, probably see those 3 jerseys at every NFL game. Tony says, yeah, you see them everywhere. I mean, you see Cowboy fans here and there. Like, I've showed up to games in Seattle, and you still see people rocking different team jerseys, and it's always like a Cowboy fan. So I used to be a Steelers fan before I woke up. Since Lloyd Woodson, Monte says, there's like 4 sport bars down here in Florida dedicated to Steelers. Pretty nuts. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. There's absolutely a lot of teams, that have dedicated bars in certain cities where you could just go and just like watch and then, drink and stuff like that. When I was down in San Diego for work once, and they had a 49er bar out there, dude, all 49er fans, dude, love it. 49ers are old and they won't make it to playoffs this year, W. Rod says. Man, stop it, dude. Stop it. As long as Brock Purdy and CMC is healthy, dude, we could make it far. Like, we've proven that already without a lot of our people of our defense and key players in our offense, dude. We're fine. Like, the 49ers are fine. It's just a lot of these teams around us are just getting better. They're younger and better, right? Like, the Rams are stacked. Like, we all know that. Like, I could talk all jokes and talk smack, but I mean, in reality, do the Niners have a chance of winning the division? Absolutely. I feel like NFC, and I've said this even last year. Conrad Tony could tell me this right now, dude. People in the chat was saying the NFC West was not the best and the most competitive division in the NFL, but it is. It absolutely is, bro. It's the most it's the toughest, bro. It's been the toughest for a long time. I mean, you can make that debate for now you can make that debate for some divisions, right? I feel like, me personally, like the Broncos, that division, I would say that's getting real competitive now. I mean, Broncos, Chargers, Kansas City, I mean, no one's going to talk about Miami, but still that, or not Miami. Who do you guys have in that division? It's not Miami. Miami's with the Bills, isn't it? They're with the Bills. Who's in that division? Who's that last? Is the Browns? No, it's not the Browns. Who is in that last? Who's in that division? So you got the Broncos, the Chargers, the Kansas City Chiefs, and who's that last one? There's one more. I always be forgetting the last one. Just like the NFC West is like the Arizona Cardinals, whatever. Miami's the division. They're with the Raiders. Yeah, thank you. See, I be forgetting. See, the Raiders. Like I said, okay, Raiders. There's just a lot to prove, right? There's just a lot to prove in that division with the Raiders. It's hard. We all know, anybody would not say the Raiders, unless you're Rami, are not going to say, yo, yeah, the Raiders are winning that division, right? That is a really tough division for sure, right now. And it's going to get even better, right? That division is going to even get better and better and better, So, sorry. I'm forgetting, bro. All right, we got 1 minute, by the way. Did they load up? Hold on. Did they load up? Those Air Maxes? Hold on. I wonder they load up last minute. Let me see. Chat, here we go. We got 1 minute, by the way, if anybody's going for the shocks. Why doesn't they load up the Air Maxes? They're not even pulling up on the website. I know, I live in Vegas, and I be forgetting that Raiders in that division. All right, here we go. I mean, I already been to a Raider game out here in Vegas. I watched the Cowboys play against the Raiders. I'd be forgetting who won that game too. Dead ass. I forgot who won that game. DSG is getting them. Sneaker releases. Air Maxes are right here. All right, should drop. I wonder if Nike dropped them too. Hold on. I don't know if they did or not. You forgot the Raiders on purpose. No, I had a brain fart, bro. I had a brain fart. I legit had a brain fart. Rafi throwing. He's just faking you out just before a fantasy football. Wait, what? Oh, you know who lost that game? Frank says. Bengals for the Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that division is wishy-washy. No offense, like if you're a Steelers fan, like that, and Steelers, Browns, like you guys gotta admit that division is wishy-washy, bro. You don't even know who's gonna come out to that division. Like that's how I feel about this year for like the Eagles, the Commanders, the Giants, like that, like the Cowboys, like that division, like it's wishy-washy. That's how I feel about the Ravens, the Bengals, the Browns, and who else is on that division? The Steelers. That division is so wishy-washy, bro. It's like, no, I don't know who's going to come out with that division. Motherfuckers get hurt. Like, people start off with bad records. Like, I don't know. It's such a wishy-washy division. Like, those two divisions, 100%. Like, now that A.J. Brown's no longer with the Eagles, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, Commanders are just I don't know what happens to that team. Like, hopefully Jaden Daniels can stay healthy and he can play better this year with some of the weapons that they possibly have this year. I don't know. It's just that those two divisions are so wishy-washy. Like, you got the Cowboys that had probably arguably the best two wide receivers on the team. Like, the best two duos other than, like, you know, what's it called? Other than Chase and freaking, what's his name? On the Bengals. Like, dog, couldn't even make the playoffs. Everyone hyping up the Rams just for them to maybe make it to the second round, Larry says. I mean, don't get me wrong. That team is stacked, both defensively and offensively. Back. That secondary is even good. They picked up that young cat from the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. Like, that secondary is gonna be good. Secondary, the front, like, Rams is gonna be the best defensive team, other than the Texans, possibly. You know, again, in the NFL. Like, that team is good. Anybody going for the Shocks? I mean, you got Adams, you got Puka Nacua. They have a really good. They do really well with their tight ends. They have a decent like running back. Running backs. Like, they had that young cat that stepped up over Kyron Williams. You know, with carries. Like, he split it with that young kid. So nothing wishy-washy about our division, Raph. Ravens always comes out on top. It's still wishy-washy though, Bluebird. Like, you have to admit that division is wishy-washy. Stop playing. The Seahawks will have the best defense again. No, they are not, bro. On paper, stop, Toof. On paper, it's definitely the Rams, bro. Dude, these Shocks flew. On paper, it's 100% the Rams having the best defensive team in the NFL in general. Like, on paper. Like, imagine if they get, like, hypothetically, they get, like, Aaron Donald coming back, dog. That's not even fair. Brick after brick should have had the front mud guard like the brick by bricks. Puka biting strippers and shit. Larry says, W on Shocks. Congrats. There you go. Yeah, these Shocks flew. I'm assuming that these Shocks were stupid limited. Like, probably limited. Steelers run the Ravens. Yeah, Shocks sold out. Let me see about these Air Max ones, if anybody actually went for these. The Padres. I know some people were asking about the Padres. I don't know why they didn't load up on the sneakers or the Nike app. And they're not even on here anymore on release date, unless they are on releases. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened here. Paper don't play. Yo, what up, South Jersey? What up, dude? How come no one cares about the Flax SB Air Force Ones? There's such a drop at skate shops today. If anybody's interested, But I just think since like everyone's so worried about, you know, wondering where their Travises and their brick after bricks are, I just feel like people are taking a break in the month of June, in a sense. You talking about these ones, right? Dougal? Talking about these ones? Anyone gonna bet Tooth this year? Larry says. Yeah, someone bet Tooth this year. Someone bet that was it $800? Fuck. What up, DH? What's good, dude? Listen to Raph. Happy Friday. What up, DH? What's good, dude? Yeah, they flew. What up with these cow print? The trend of 2026. The what? The cow print? There's been a mid-year so far. I don't think it has. I think it's been a decent year so far. You know, I feel like we got spoiled last year, but like this year hasn't been too bad, right? I just feel like there's some stuff that we haven't yet. Stuff hasn't been yet announced that we don't know. So I have a bet with Tooth. What's your bet, Rami? What did you bet, Tooth, bro? Did you bet your Raiders? What did you bet, Rami? Did they pay? Yeah, they did. Someone bet Tooth $800 that Seattle would have a better record than the Washington Commanders in the regular season, and he won that. He won that bet, and he got his money. Yes. What did you bet, Tooth, bro? I want to know. Only thing size else maybe be virtual soccer shoe. Nike app new arrivals. Raiders will beat the Jets with bum Geno Smith as their quarterback. That was the bet. Raiders will beat the Jets with the bum Geno Smith as quarterback. That was your bet. Rami won't bet me. I'll bet Rami $1,000. The Hawks will have a better. I mean, come on, Tooth. Ain't no one's gonna say yes to that bet. Dude, listen, ain't nobody gonna say yes to that bet, bro. Chat and Raph, you think Josh Jacobs gets suspended during the season or after the season? I don't know. I know he's going through that stuff, dude. It's always the football players. Like, what's up with these football players, man? They always have some sort of like shit going on. Abusing women and all that. That shit crazy, bro. I don't know what going on is. He said they won't beat the Jets, so we bet on it. Well, the Jets got Geno Smith. They got. I'll be forgetting. Didn't they extend? What's his name? Their running back. What's his name again? God, what a flop, bro. Right, I went from buying 3 to 7 shoes a week to 1 to 0 a month, and prices keep dropping. So really no need to cop every shoe for 200 plus. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't think like, in my personal opinion, bro, I don't think anyone's like pressed on getting sneakers because of how much they're going for. Because like it's easy to really double back, you know, really double back on a lot of stuff and not really stress about it, you know, because you could save a lot of money. You could save a lot of money. Is this a sports channel now? Wild Boy says. We talk about sports all the time. There's nothing wrong with it. We talk about sports all the time. Sports and sneakers go hand in hand. Like when the World Cup happens, are we not allowed to talk about it? Are we not allowed to talk about sports unless it's a wild, super limited, nobody worried about it? South Jersey says. Only shoes I need this month is the UNC 5s. Oh, speaking of UNC 5s, I wanted to show you guys. I want to show you guys this real quick. I'm going to show you guys this real quick. Here it is. The official, like, loaded up image for Nike for the UNC 5s. These are beautiful, dude. These are beautiful. These are beautiful, man. These are absolutely beautiful. Bro, we always talk about sports. Yeah, absolutely. Sports and sport. I'm telling you guys, that's why I've been telling people sports and sneakers go hand in hand. That's why, like, when the World Cup happens, that's sports, and they're dropping a bunch of soccer stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I get it. Some people don't like what I don't. Some people don't like talking about sports. I mean, it's fine. Some people out there don't like sports. I'm passing on these. Need a pair for show. Man, these are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I told you guys, these are potentially my sneaker of the year right here. These are beautiful. These are nice. Very, very nice. What do you guys think? Copper drop on UNC 5s. The fact that these are yet to drop. These are not dropping until the 20th. These are not dropping until the 20th, I think. I need the Jordan 9 Space Jams too. Too legit says. Got my McDonald's cup already, Cut Life says. Bro, there was like a McDonald's McDonald's World Convention out here in Vegas in the last 3 days, and I didn't even know about it. Dude, if I knew about it, I probably had went. Sir Harry says, you're tripping? How? This is nice. I think these are nice, dude. UNC colorways have always been really, really good, depending on which silhouette they're using. But like, come on, man. UNC colorways like every single year used to be really good. Really good. This is probably me personally the best UNC colorway on a Jordan that we've had in a while, in my opinion. Like, it's, I mean, if they don't sell out, that's fine. Like, that's fine, bro. That's fine. If you feel like these are too simple, that's fine, you know. But I still think I think these are nice. I'm really excited about the True Blue 3s since I am a big OG head. There you go, Marcus. I know a lot of people are excited for that shoe. Passing by my mother a pair. I'm really excited about the True Blues. Those are clean. I like them better than the metallics. The black metallic 5s. They can't be sneaker of the year and they don't sell out. What? Bro, why can't this be my sneaker of the year? Because they're not limited? What do you mean? Just because a shoe is sitting, no offense, sir, just because a shoe is sitting and it's not going for anything in the resale market doesn't mean it can't be sneaker of the year. Like, why can't that be my sneaker of the year, bro? Like, why? Because it's a brick, or is it because it doesn't sell out? Like, it could absolutely be your sneaker of the year if it doesn't sell out. That doesn't make any sense. Like, that doesn't make any sense. A sneaker, your sneaker of the year is your own opinion to what sneaker you feel like is the best. I don't think there's a category to it, you know. You know what I mean? Like, if these sit and I say they're sneaker of the year, just like, is it yours? It's my sneaker of the year. But at the end of the day, Sir Harry, a sneaker of the year doesn't have to be a shoe that has to sell out in general. Like, there's no overall sneaker of the year. Like, there's not. It's your sneaker of the year. It's not your. It's your. It's always going to be your sneaker of the year. There's not the sneaker of the year. It's your sneaker of the year. Period. Like, we're all just going to vote what the majority of the going to be sneaker of the year. No, that's not how it works. You know, everything is all based off just opinions. So, you put these over the Nigels? Slightly over. Yeah. I would say so. Like, that's not a hot take either. Because if we're going based off what your logic is, Sir Harry, then basically we're putting, if you're going based off what your logic is, then Vans is sneaker of the year then. Vans, Travis Scott pink Jordan 1 lows, Nigel Sylvester brick after bricks, Union. Just kind of going based off what you said, that would be the list. I would say Nigel's are better because even though they sold out, they're still affordable. 100%. I mean, they're still a good shoe, a really great shoe. Really good. Oh, Mind Slides. Can't forget the Mind Slides. The Mules. That's got to be top 5 according to your logic. But like I said, I don't think it doesn't matter. Like, if a shoe is still sitting, and like I said, at the end of the day, it's your opinion, because everyone's like, at the end of the day, bro, like everyone's opinion about sneakers is always going to be different. Like my top 5 and top 10 is always, it's going to be completely different than every single person in this list, in this chat. Everybody's, Larry's, Rashad's, Salvador, his top 10 is going to be different than his, yours, his, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is all just based off like which one you personally liked the most, right? Yeah, you love these and for sure need to cop. I know how much you love these brick after bricks. I love the brick after bricks, man. I really do. I think they did an excellent job. Slides aren't sneakers, can't be a sneaker of the year. Yeah, mules, whatever. But I'm just saying based off, hype, what are you saying? Like, that it sells out, Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Alaskas, right? You got to put Alaskas up there. Slides are not sneakers. They are ones that are balling in slides, plays in Rafi's basketball league. Right now, Virgil Abloh is sneaker of the year. Is my sneaker of the year. From what list are y'all going off the sneaker of the year? Because there are so many. I mean, listen, everybody's list is always different. Yeah, but so many people just agree with the complex sneaker of the year. Dude, most of the time, I think it's more of the, like, I like to see what their list thing is, because, like, I feel like every single year, the reason why it's important to see why we care, or some of us care, I care about the complex list, because they are a really, really big sneaker platform where, like, they impact they impact social media in a sense, because I feel like it's important, in my personal opinion, to throw in certain sneakers in there that should, because they just have an important role. I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like I don't know. I feel like certain shoes should be respected in a sense, not a business take, if that makes sense. Okay, I think that's the best way to see it. Like, it should be the best personal preference or best takes instead of just a business take. Because complex at the end of the day is a business, right? Like, we should all know that. I feel like everyone should know that, that it's a business. I feel like their list is a business take. I don't, because like they go based off votings in their team, which I get, right? But like, I just feel like that listing last year that they put up there was such a business take. Like, you know what I mean? That's why it's important for the people to criticize the list and have a voice with this list to see what really belongs up in that list versus a certain sneaker, right? Granted, right? Like, that's just, to each their own of, your opinions, but that's how I look at it. I feel like it's a business take. Groupthink is a real thing for sure. Reamer, what up, man? Good morning. What's good, dude? Y'all treat complex list like it's a Grammys, Google says. Well, people are just curious about it, dude. People are going to be curious, and people are going to be curious every single year, and there's nothing wrong about it. Like, I'll like I said, I'll keep criticizing the list. Like, I criticize it every single year. I really do. Like, I genuinely think the one shoe that I felt like that should not have been on that list, it was the SGAs. Like, top 5. I think they put it top 5 too, I think. Was it top 5? Like, that should have never, like, best basketball shoe arguably should have been the Jaws. You know what I mean? I am not going to be told what the sneaker of the year is. I'm going to tell you my opinion because I am a true sneakerhead and not a business company, Marcus says. But do you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's like a business take versus like just actually putting a shoe on that actually deserves it. Because we all know like Jaw 3s is 100% like should have been on that list. Let's see, Ralph, you cop in the Jordan 15. They're dropped. Probably not. I'll probably pass on it. Dude, that 15 I think is $250. I think 250, 240. It's pretty up there in price. I think price point. These Jordan 5 UNCs, I believe retail is $230. I think $225. I think one of those prices. I believe so, because the prices for these ones, I feel like these UNCs low key are gonna sell out. Complex is a majority network in sneaker community, so without a doubt, the opinions of Complex are relevant. But at the end of the day, it's what you like. Yeah, 100%. Everyone hates on us, and the majority of them have damn near identical lists. Larry says, personally, I put the community led sock jig sneaker of the year bracket above anything Complex pushes. Tony says, the only sneaker list that matters is to me is mine. Yeah, we do our sneaker the list too, like our sneaker of the year list every single year. Complex list is basically best resale of the year. Complex went from being source magazines to the national right now. I'm copping my 2 pairs sellout or not. If AE got sneaker of the year, I don't think Jaw 3 is a hot take at all. I don't think it's a hot take at all. I think he deserves it. But I feel like since, you know, SGA came out with his shoe, you know, he got MVP, regular season MVP, he got the finals MVP, he got the Western Conference MVP, he ended up getting an NBA Finals, he ended up getting a chip, his first chip. So like that was the reason why he got granted that best basketball shoe. But like even when they were first dropping SGAs, man, they were making them stupid limited. No one couldn't get their hands on the pair, because that's the reason why, because they were just hyping up the SGAs so people could buy them. But in general, like there was really not much hype around it, dude, because a lot of the shoes don't go for anything. And plus, like eventually they started to sit, even though they made them stupid limited. Like they started to sit. You could still get SGAs in store, even though how limited, quote unquote limited, they are. Hey Raph, any word on the Nike the glove release date? I haven't. Jordan might have to go down in price, 180. I don't think the prices are ever gonna change, chat. Like we have to face reality, right? Like the prices of Jordans are not gonna go down anytime soon. Like I feel like this is them pushing it. 230 is really pushing it. Like we're really at 230. Just a year ago, we're at 205, 210. Now we're looking at 230 for retros. $230. 230, 220, 225. That's where we're at. It's not going to go any lower than that. What's the deal with the 15s, Raph? There's already equal raffles for the 15s if you want to sign up on equal. All links are going to be on the equal website, and you can sign up on Alma Mater, APB. Yeah, yesterday prices aren't today's prices. Yeah, I think once it gets to 250, it's going to get really slowed down the market. 100%. If we get to a point, if they really push GRs, like I'm telling you, like UNC 5s, they get to 250, dude, they're really going to kick themselves in the foot, dude. Like it's going to be bad. Like the 100% that's going to kill market even more. Like if they push GRs to 250, right, chat? Like would you guys agree that once they hit 250, like I'm talking about like consistently, like $250 for a Jordan retro every single drop, it's going to turn a lot of people off. 250, we're talking about 260 after tax, depending where you live, like 265 just for retro. Like that's a lot of money, man. Like I won't be able to do it every single week, man. Can't. They're dropping retros every single week. You can't do it, man. It's like rent. Almost. Dead ass getting close to rent for 4 shoes. 4 shoes a month, Raph. 4 to 5 shoes a month, Raph. I'm buying. Dude, that's like $1,300 a month. Almost. $1,200. They saw a $300 jellyfish tag and said, oh, well, we're willing to go there. It gets expensive. That's why, like, it's not necessarily like sneakers are dead. It's just like, bro, it's because they're expensive and, you know, people are willing to wait until they get discounted. If they do 250 have the same quality they're doing, they've been doing lately, it'll be bad. They will turn the customers off. Dude, it's been like that already, Marcus, right? If you really think about it, man, like, all the materials have all been the same besides maybe collaborated drops, you know. They all been the same, but they just been bumping up the prices. You think the patent leather on the Jordan 11s have gotten better throughout the year? No, they're just adding more patent leather on the Jordan 11s, and they bump up the price at that's the most expensive Jordan GR of the year is an 11, and they bump it up at $235. And the leather is all the same. The patent leather is the same. The mesh is the same. The quality on the 23 that they put on the booty is the same. Everything is the same, you know? So, like, quality is never going to change, right? It's always going to be the same. So patiently waiting for the Jordan 13 breads to drop maybe next year. So if I triple up, crossing my fingers, Kenny says. I don't know what gloves he was talking about. I don't know. Yes, got my Toros for $154. F Nike and their prices. Nike double dipping, raising prices for tariffs and getting refunded for tariffs. What the F, man? Telling you, bro, they're not gonna get their full profit if they want if they keep bumping up these prices, especially if they push it to $250. We're at $230 now, chat. Think about it. $230 was just like, we thought $230 was just going to be, okay, Jordan 11s and all the hype stuff. But now it's GRs at $230. $230 for a GR, right? These UNC's 5s are going to be $230. I think so. I think they are. Are they? Because the True Blue Air Jordan 3s are $230. We're at 230. We thought, oh shit, because they were doing 220, 225 last year. All year they were doing 220. Sometimes 215, 220, and now we're at $230. Crazy to think about that. 220. Bring back 160. I think the 185 was the fair price. Was it 220? Thank you. But damn. Still, I mean, after tax, you're paying 235, 230 something, depending on where you live. Still paying a lot of money. It's 220 now? Okay. I know, because they were pushing 230, but if it's 220, that's fine. But still, it's only time I really go to GOAT. Shit is buying shoes under retail. Hey, man, listen, this might be a time where, like, we're on GOAT app, dude. We might find some steals and deals on the GOAT app Black Friday stuff this year. The GOAT Black Friday stuff. We might find some steals and deals. Prices never go down. Always up. Always up, bro. Always up. Absolutely. Watching Jordans go from 160 to 2012, 2013 to 330 now is insane. Yep. I mean, it's just like a lot of people complain about gas prices. Like, gas prices are expensive. Gas prices where I'm at, I pay $2.25 or $6.25, excuse me, for gas. Is $6.25 where I live. $6.25. And that's a Chevron. It says $2.15 on the Kicks on Fire, but it might be $2.20. It's probably $2.20. Yeah, you're going to find all the Travis Scott stock, probably. Guess this is why all these teardown models are coming this summer, Tony says. Inflation be damning. Gas coming down a bit in my city. What's gas? DH says. Yo, DH, did you get your Tesla? Did you get your Tesla already, DH? And if you don't even have the expense of these companies and fuel pods, just taxing because they can. Gas prices, housing, everything going up, chat. Everything going up. At this point, I feel like the world should average at least $80,000 $80,000 a year that everyone should make every year, dude. How about six figures? Anybody who makes six figures in here? This week, gas went down to $3.62 in North Carolina. Brittany says. Yeah, I think DH got a Tesla. Yeah, he got a new car. Congratulations, my boy DH got a new car. DH got his Tesla, a quarter zip, and some matcha. So I'm talking about on the way there now to pick it up. There you go, DH. Hey, congrats. That's awesome, DH. Hey, what color did you get? I feel like you look like a gray guy. Did you get gray? There's like normally like the colors are white, black, gray. What color you get? Hanukkah is the new middle class. Honestly, yeah, absolutely it is. You ain't rich. You're not even rich if you're making a Hanukkah, bro. Like, you got to make more than that depending where you live, right? Ain't nothing going back down realistically. Yeah, the way everything's going, absolutely, bro. Remember, you can't drive it when it rains. I make six figures. Stealth gray. Holy shit. Yep, I see. I told you. I knew DH was a gray guy, bro. He got stealth gray. He looks. I knew it. See, I guessed it right. He looked like a gray guy. Yeah, if 50 to 80K is the new lower class, there he says. 100K is the low class in LA. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, you making 100K in LA is not enough. It's not enough, bro. You got to make more than you. Both parties got to make six figures in one household to even get through in Cali, bro. Gas, like, well, if I calculate correctly, Rap, you're making 200K a year. Culture says. I make six figures when I add in my sugar mama funds. Amen. And the feet finders, the OnlyFans, like all that stuff adds up, right? 100K in Asia, though. You know, if you go to the Philippines, you know, there was an interview that I watched where you go to the Philippines. Like, they consider you rich in the Philippines if you're making about $50,000 a year. You are considered rich in the Philippines. If you're making $50,000 a year, it's so sad to know. It's sad to like think about that. No more stay-home mom in the economy, dog. Larry says. You wonder why people, listen. I need to pay the IRS this year. South Jersey says. DJ2T needs to be held accountable. Economy is his job. Damn, I have a few castles, Rami says. Time I moved to the Philippines. Yeah, bro, if you make $50,000 a year in the Philippines, you're considered rich. According to what the interview says about some of the people in the Philippines. Because it's rough, bro. Like, like my family's from the Philippines. Like, my mom and dad are from the Philippines. Like, we were, so like a lot of my family are from Guam too. So like, I was lucky enough that, Guam is a U.S. territory. Bro, listen, I wouldn't be here today. You know what I mean? Like, luckily our family, got my parents to Guam and stuff like that. And because, with them working in the government and whatnot. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, the Filipino culture, like, if you interview a lot of people from different countries, like, I've seen a lot of interviewers like in social media. They said, out of all the countries that you've been to, where is the nicest? Who has the nicest people? And they always say the Philippines. I mean, Filipinos are nice people. Like, they are. Some of them are. I would say most people are. Especially if you go visit the Philippines, all of them are very, very nice. Like, all of them are very, very nice. I give you that. Like, a lot of them are very nice. And the culture out there is like, it's different for sure. I don't like My mom's family does. Out there in the Philippines. My mom always tells me to go back, but I've never been. You know, but growing up in the culture, being Filipino, and um, my family and her family, seeing the talking to them from through Skype and stuff like that. Like, the culture out in the Philippines has always been the same. The government's not the best, but what up, Tony? What's good, dude? I am a Filipino by blood, but the thing is, there's a difference between growing up in the Philippines and growing up as a Filipino in America. Like, the culture is obviously different, bro. It's absolutely different. I'm telling you, man. Listen, if you're white or black or even Hispanic, you guys would be if you're tall, if you're like 6 foot, white or black, you are famous in the Philippines. Just saying. The ladies love it. The ladies in the Philippines love it. You'd probably be real famous out there. Some of y'all would be real famous out there. I would love, like, the Hawaiian culture. I love, like, just any island culture I truthfully love. I love it, dude. Any island culture, I love, bro. It doesn't matter if you're Brazil, if you're from Jamaica. I have friends that are from Jamaica, and there's like different cultures, man. I really love, man. The people are nice, the food's good, like, and sometimes like learning some of the other cultures dude, it's very interesting, very very interesting, because a lot of them are very family oriented. Like, you'd be surprised if you like learn some of the cultures in different, like, they're super family oriented. Insane. Philippine food is fire. Yeah, Filipino food. Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of my I have a lot of Hispanic friends, dude. A lot of my friends are Hispanic, and dude, like, our cultures are almost the same. Hispanics and Filipinos, like, the culture is the same, bro. Like, they're almost the same. They're family oriented. They are super old school. The only difference between like Filipinos and old school Filipinos and old school Hispanic families, dog. Like, yelling is normal for Hispanics. Like, that's just them talking, just depending, right? But in the Filipino culture, bro, like, sometimes they just pull your damn ear, bro. They'll smack you with the stick broom, like. But I would say 100%, yeah, Hispanic culture is definitely a lot more strict than Filipinos, for sure. What up, Ryan? What's good, dude? Lumpia Ponce, adobo, all A1. I've been told Filipinos are like the Spanish Asians, basically. Because in like Tagalog, like, I'm not Tagalog, but like it's almost the same in Spanish. That's why people are like, "Yo, Rap, why is your Siri Hispanic, or why is she speaking Spanish?" Cause I love my Hispanics, bro. I really do. A lot of my friends are Hispanic. A lot of the people that watch me, like, majority of the crowd is like all Spanish. I would say, and Asian. So like, I gotta represent the culture, bro. Listen, come on, man. Someone has to. Okay, I'm the only Asian streamer. Okay, I gotta represent the culture. All right, someone has to. You don't see no Filipino Asian doing this. You see some Asians are content creators, but I mean, in general, talking about like streamer wise, like, only Asian that's really doing it. We love the Latinas too for different reasons. Oh, I bet you do, Chris. Should I get rid of my Kobe Grinches for the Jalen Brunson Statue of Liberty? Should you get your Kobe Grinches for the? Should you get rid of your Kobe Grinches? No. No. If it's like the OG green ones, no. I hear you guys go. Well, my tortas is crazy. Jumperman Chris is Vietnamese though. You think any people from out there watch your streams in the Philippines? Yeah, we got a couple people from the Philippines in here. Depending, because that you got to realize the time difference is like a day ahead. Like I think it's like what, like night there. It's like they're sleeping, right? What time? What time is it in the Philippines? It's 10:40 p.m. in the Philippines right now. I know. I know that's Asian, bro. You guys didn't understand what I just said. Like I thought you guys are meant like, oh, Jumperman Chris is Filipino, and I said he's Vietnamese. Yes, I know. I'm not dumb. Like, yeah, I know he's Asian. Watch them restock the Brunsons, not Grinches. Bro, they're gonna restock. Watch. They're gonna do something, man. They'll probably do, but it's gonna be only for like NYC exclusive. It's gonna be NYC exclusive. But like I'm talking about like just like I'm like only like really Asian like streamer. Like Jumperman Chris he's a content creator. Like he makes videos. Like he used to do streaming, but like I would say like the only one that's consistently doing it is literally me. Like Asian wise. But also like I mean West Coast wise, I don't know if I know any West Coast streamers. Everybody that streams are from the East Coast. I mean, I don't blame people. Can't wake up at freaking 5:30 in the morning to yap at with people. It's early. If you're saying live streaming, specifically, my bad. No, that's exactly why I said that, Kevin. I said that in the beginning. I said that I'm like the only Asian live streamer, a Filipino that does this. 15 hours ahead, actually. Torn. What up, Torn? We're drinking and running from lady boys. No, you. Who's we? Cushy. Who's we? That's you, bro. Watching from the Porta John in the field in the military. Is then Pink Travis is restocking? Probably like maybe later. I don't think they're gonna restock anytime soon. Like eventually they'll probably restock, but not anytime soon, bro. Like I would say like if I would say like which would restock, which one would restock would probably be like Brick After Bricks. Brick After Bricks will 100% restock before Travis is. Because I could see this happening. Like, you know what I mean? My date is standing and peeing next to me. My date is standing and peeing next to me is freaking crazy, bro. Big Outlook, what up, man? Oh yeah, I met Falcon. Falcon is a good guy. If you guys know Falcon, he is from LA, but he's like more of a TikToker though, right? He doesn't even do more TikTok content. He's more the TikTok guy. I met him at SneakerCon LA last year. He's such a cool dude, bro. Cool dude, bro. Really cool dude. Has Travis ever restocked? Not in the US. Oh, does he now do YouTube and TikTok now? Why is Nigel shipping with Uni? What the hell is a Uni, bro? What the heck is a Uni? Is that what they're using to ship? It's a shipping service. Oh, what the heck is that? What's up, buddy? Good morning. You just want some scratches. Hey, man, listen, if you're getting your brick after bricks, dude, yo, please update me. Like, when your shoe arrives. I have never heard of a shipping company called Uni. Dude, that sounds super, like, sus. My uni comes tomorrow. Yeah, where'd you get? Yeah, my uni, bro. My uni. What did it ship with? Uni? The hell's a uni? When I get back, do you want a curb stomp if you're not busy? Yeah. I get my Travis's, so I'll probably make some content like once they show up, and then yeah, we could yeah, I'll figure out a time. I got you, Tonini. Just got my bricks yesterday. There you go. I guess they want Virgil Abloh route. Yeah, I guess. It's like probably because the reason why they're doing that, because like they're using you guys got to realize a lot of these companies are using the cheapest route, dude. They are. They're trying to save as much money as possible because UPS is expensive. They're just using the cheapest route. Like when they use contract, they don't ever, like a lot of companies don't use USPS because they probably lose that shit easily. But like a lot of these other companies are using, dude, like Uni, On-Tract, like those are, bro, they make all the millions of dollars. They can't even use like a good service. I mean, not saying it's horrible, but like I might as well just test the waters out. They're doing y'all like how Under Infinity did us last year. Time to get them bricks. They literally gonna be bricks. I know, but that one, but damn. Yeah, I feel like Uni is probably gonna be one of those ones like kind of like DHL or like On-Tract, where like they personally like drive to your like you know to your door, like with a random car, and it shows up to your doorstep. So I don't know. I've had Uni for the most of my Pop Marts orders, and they aren't too bad. They just take a while. I sent you the new Concrete Boys. These are the new Concrete Boys. Come on, buddy. Thoughts and opinions, chat? I'm not a big fan of these at all, bro. I'm not a big fan of these. Not a fan of these. These are the new Concrete Boys, I think. Concrete Boys Air Force One mids. Yeah, y'all got this. Y'all got it, bro. Hey, stop. Stop. Why are you sending me this? Stop, buddy. Stop. Wait, did you send that to me purposely? Is this Jumperman Chris's story? What's wrong with that? Inspired by Ye and Bully, I bet, Izzy says. They're great. I know, he's always trying to get active, bro, because he's just bored. So it happens when he wakes up. Patent leather coming back? No, it's not. Absolutely not, dude. But the thing is like the one crazy drop that Lil Yachty got was those Air Force One all patent leathers. I remember those, and then those shot up like crazy. I was not expecting that either. I didn't think that shoe would like go crazy, bro. The patent leather has to go. TV says. High demand for these items due to exclusive nature and high demand. We are currently sold out. If you have any other questions, please reply to emails. Cactus Jack support. Bro, I haven't even received my tracking number for my Travis's for the one that I hit for Rose. I'm still waiting for the tracking number. Them concrete boys. Travis is at FedEx. No, they do like signature required, but like what's it called? Sit. Good boy. They sometimes do signature required, like it says it on there, but like sometimes they'll still leave it in front of your porch. Here, let me double check here real quick. Let me see. Because they haven't sent any tracking number for the for my preschool size. So for the men's, yep, I should be getting Travis's, like the wifey, the one my girl hit. She should receive the Travis's. We're receiving the Travis's today. I have it getting picked up at a UPS location, but they're absolutely using UPS. Got your Travis shipping yesterday? Yeah, they're gonna send them out in waves. 100% they're sending them out in waves. So if anybody still waiting for tracking for your Travis? Is anybody still waiting? Anybody still waiting? Who's still waiting? Yeah, same here, men's. They're probably doing kids last. They could be doing kids last. Dude, Baby Rose is 100% rocking these Travises. She likes them. I haven't got tracking either. I think I'll ship out today and by the end of the week, South Jersey says. I am, yes, for preschool sizing. Okay, yeah, I'm still waiting for the preschool sizing. And men's come in today. Waiting for restock. I don't think there's going to be a restock, bro. Still waiting on the brick after bricks. Still waiting on tracking. I'd wait if I got a W, Scott G says. Yeah, dude. I feel like you get a W when it finally lands. When you finally beat the final boss, bro. Like. I need another preschool size, Frank says. Waiting on the office depot for Travis held on FedEx pickup location. There we go. Have you ever thought about having some of the people in the chat on stream with you and talk about kicks? Yeah, I've had a couple people on here before, but I always like run like the streams mainly solo. If the swoosh wasn't reversed, they wouldn't sell. We both hit pairs of kid sizing 2-3 Ys. I'm letting my 5-year-old daughters pick their pair. She just grew out of the Canaries. She's spoiled. Rap Game Ryan says, hey, sometimes you gotta spoil the kiddos. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't really care too much like how my kids wear Jordans. Like, I thought since this was like an all pink Jordan, I was like, you know what, my daughter is gonna love this one, and she does. She's excited for them. So, and she's most likely gonna wear them too. So she likes them a lot. She doesn't have a whole lot of sneakers like that because she's always into, you know, she's into boots, you know, the gel sandals, flats and all that stuff, you know, the girly stuff. But like, she definitely needs more sneakers, and this is one she wouldn't mind wearing because it's an all pink shoe. So, and plus she hit on the tropical pink colorway, which is the best colorway in my personal opinion. So that's going to be a nice one. Rap, you should try to get Kais on the stream. I don't know. I don't really talk to him as much. I don't know him like that, but like, I mean, I've met him at ComplexCon. I mean, but he's in the West Coast, so like, it's difficult to get people from the West Coast on the stream. You got to realize that, man. Like, it was already difficult to get Hess Kicks on here because he was like dragging his feet. You could tell he just woke up, and I got him in here by 6 a.m. in the morning, and he lives in Oregon, so it's like it's tough to get you know, people on the stream, especially if they, you know, if they live in the West Coast. Raph, question for the Traps raffle. Did you guys use the same shipping address? Yeah, I use, bro, W-Rod, actually, I use the same address for both. So when the wifey, when my girl signed up, she used the same address. She used a different phone number, different email, different name, and different credit card. That's how I would say. Like mine, I use a different credit card, same address. So the address is all the same. I'm just trolling. Yeah, what's up, Snake John? What's good, dude? How are you, bro? Yeah, I use the same address, different credit card, different name. So the address, it doesn't matter. I don't think addresses matter, chat. And remember when I told you guys when you're entering for some Travises, like just use all the same information. I don't think it really matters. I don't think it matters. Especially whenever you're like, you know, if you have multiple people in the same household and you got one address, you should be fine. Still one of my favorite guests, Hess on Oregon Legend Facts. What's top 5 Travis of all time? Get Cam's kicks on the stream, dude. I haven't. Does he still make content? I use same on everything. Hit both colorways. There we go. The most pop of the two. Ship it to your neighbors. They then eye the packages. Rap Game Ryan says. I don't know about all that. Make sure you guys run it up. When is this dropping? These are set to drop on the 20th, I believe. So the second from last week of June, these are set to release. So it's crazy, man. It's already, we're into June 5th. And listen, chat, the summer is going to go by super, super quick. So, but all right, chat, I think that's it for me today. Happy freaking Friday to every single one of you guys. Okay? I know nothing crazy has been happening right this week. I mean, it's going to start to pick up in the next few weeks. We got the UNC 5s. We got the entire World Cup collection coming up very, very soon. So we're going to have some stuff. We got some restocks on Mind Slide. So it's going to start to pick up later during the month. But obviously this first week of June is always slow. I will not be streaming tomorrow. So before I head out, I want to let you guys know this last week has been really amazing. Honestly, this run on the road to 100,000 subscribers is going to be great. I'm really hoping we could probably push for 100K before the end of this year. I think we could possibly do it. No promises, but we'll do our best on continuing on talking about sneakers, sports, and everything in the sneaker space. And if you guys are enjoying the show so far and have been, welcome in. And I really do hope that you guys continue on supporting the channel moving forward. But thank you guys for 90,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot to me. Growing the channels, slowly and slowly as we go to 100K. So thank you guys so much for the support. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram at Rafi Collects, make sure you guys go follow us. And hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Like I said, it's no race. We're just enjoying the ride, man. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show every single day. It means a lot every time every single one of you guys pull up every single morning, same place, same time. You guys enjoy your weekend, have a safe weekend, and hopefully we get some more stuff and cool, interesting news in the next few weeks when it comes down to sneakers. But other than that, you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. Stay safe. All right, don't work too hard. It is a Friday, so you guys enjoy your Friday, man. All right, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see a lot of you guys on Monday. I will have a video hopefully posted by the end of this end of the afternoon for these Travis unboxing, and we'll go from there. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I love y'all. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys soon. I'm out, ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want.